Good afternoon. And today we have, again, some great staff members who are going to tell you a little about what's going on the island, about their departments, tennis, fitness. Karrie is going to be with us today. Arleen, who we don't get a chance to see very often, is going to join us. Natalia will be here to give us an update on all the events that are happening. But I want to just give you a few updates as to things that they're not involved with, which the board is involved with. First and foremost, thank you for your patience, because the construction on the island has been really brutal. And yet security has made sure that we've had lanes open in and out. We've made sure traffic is there. Just be very careful of the way you go in and the way you go out, because right now it is changing from day to day. I can't promise you when it'll be over, but let's just say it's moving along quicker than we had anticipated, so it is going well. There will always be access in and out. There'll never be a situation where we have a problem with that. As to the construction of our projects, which I know people are very excited to hear about, I can tell you that we are in for permit on the 4 smaller projects, and those 4 projects are the new office and deli and pro shop layout. That includes the new dining room, the new outside dining area. We're going to be putting air conditioning and special drapery upstairs. We are also enlarging the deli and increasing the capacity of foods, the kind of stuff we do there, whether it be salads, whether it be gelato, whether it be ice cream, but that's going to be revamped and refinished. We are moving the entire commissary and storage facilities of our island over to the restaurant area of the Island Grill, so we don't have to have it here. It will be very economically better for us because we don't have to have all the food here, bring it back and forth every day. And we are also putting in new gazebos out on the tennis area. We're redoing the tennis deck, and we're going to increase the capacity, but more importantly, we want to enhance the beauty of it. Since we opened the Starbucks there, it has been a huge success, and if you come there a Saturday or Sunday afternoon, it's just amazing to see how people are enjoying it. They're sitting around, having coffee, talking to each other, and it's really been a wonderful addition. So we felt, based on the fact that it's been so successful, we want to increase it. Start date on that will be somewhere around the middle of April to May 1st. None of the construction we're going to be doing should interfere much with the operations of what's going on the tennis area, so it shouldn't interfere with your tennis games, your social activities, all of the things that we're doing on the island there. But there will be some disruption, but nothing that should interfere with the operations itself. We will be moving some of our staff out of the office space and such, but either way, we'll keep you up to date on it. But from a start point, we anticipate that work beginning the latest May 1st, and we look to finish that by the end of September. So that will all be 100% completed by the season. As for the big construction, the plans are finished on it now. We are out for bid as we speak. We're getting our costing and pricing back, which then will go to the board for final approval. We anticipate, based on our schedule, a no later scheduled date of September. And the reason we start in September and not sooner is because the summer months are very important to us, where we can utilize the Island Club pool, the public outdoor facilities, and we didn't want to lose the season of the summer where the kids are here, the families are here, kids are off from school, and it was such an important, valuable entity to us here that we decided we could wait till September, start the project after Labor Day, and it'll reopen for the following season of '23. So we look forward to that as well, but that is all in the works. I know people are a little frustrated, why isn't it starting and why isn't it? It is started, but believe it or not, all of the preliminary work that we're doing right now gives us the ability to, the day we start, we physically start, and it moves ahead very quickly. We're already in the pre-construction phases of things. We're already starting to mobilize what we need. Because of the shortage of equipment, we've already started ordering the equipment we're going to need for the project. So things are moving along pretty much as we said. And the best part of it is, as we promised you, as the board promised, this will not entail any kind of a assessment to the island for the cost to do all of this construction work. As you remember, this was all built into the refinancing that we did on our loans way back when, that would give us the ability to have this happen. So that's the update on the construction. A little bit about the finances, which I know are very important. We just got our financials finished for the month, I believe, of February. and the month came out better than budgeted. We're a plus. The reserves are the highest they've ever been since Williams Island has been taken over by the residents. The departments are all doing better than budgeted. And I can only tell you at this point now, Williams Island is in the strongest financial position it's been in. I'm on the board 14 years, and it's the strongest I've seen it. And I thank our CFO, I thank our department heads, because that's based on budget, and every department works carefully and diligently to make sure that they meet or beat budget every single month. And when they don't, they have to have a very good explanation for it, which they don't really want to have to go through. But I will say, trust me when I tell you, and I hate to use the word trust, but with our CFO, with our staff, with our department heads, we are doing amazingly well, considering we still have to deal with certain issues of the pandemic. Even so, there's requirements that have been lifted. We still are very cautious in the way we run our operations here, and we've kept that way. So masks, I know, are always asked about. They are discretionary. There's nothing mandatory about them, but if you feel comfortable wearing it, please go ahead and wear it. If the staff feels comfortable wearing it, they're going to be wearing it. But our operations are up and running. Everything is running as smoothly as possible. Understand it's packed this time of the year, especially now it's spring break. It's coming up on Easter, and then probably May 1st, things will slow down a little bit. But again, financially, the island is sound. We're beating our budget. Everything is doing as it's supposed to be doing. And that brings me to the final and best of the best. And that is, for those of you that do or don't know, our new CEO of the island is Jeff Klein. Jeff comes to us from Turnberry, from the Sofa family business. He was the head of food and beverage at the Fontainebleau for many, many years. He's been the CEO, general manager of all of Turnberry, the hotel, the club, the food and beverage, the entire operations, 800 employees, $150 million budget. And he decided to join us, change a little life. And, you know, he wants to spend a little bit more time with his family. And we have given him a great opportunity here. He is thrilled to be coming to work here. He will be taking over. He starts March 28th. So on the next taping we do, for the next video, he will be here with us, and you will all get a chance to meet him. He starts, as I said, March 28th. He's already been helping us. He's already involved with some of the big projects, so we wanted his input for it. But one of the exciting things about having Jeff come to work here and be with us as part of the family is he knows so many people from Turnberry. So many of us are members there. We go to Bourbon to eat there, and he's a fixture. And he's the kind of gentleman that when he comes here, he'll hit the road running. He knows the business better than I could dream to get somebody to, and he's just going to be an amazing asset to Williams Island. So we look forward to having him here. And if you've had any confusion, any issues, I can only tell you that in the absence of having somebody there, we have a couple of people who have truly stepped forward, and I'd be very remiss if I didn't say thank you to Thomas Bertinelli, our CFO, Deborah Laveau, who's our HR and head of some of the operations, the Karries of the world, Carlos of the world. I mean, these people have just stepped up and done such an amazing job without somebody sitting in that seat downstairs. And I look forward to March 28th because all of us will be thrilled to have him. The board is excited to have him. He was been brought on 100% unanimously to lead the island, and you'll all get a chance to meet him. So with that said, I can only say thank you for your patience, thank you for your understanding, but we have an amazing, amazing year coming up. Between the construction, between the new facilities, between the spa, between the restaurant, between the new construction of this island club and the facilities here, the new deli, the new restaurant, the new pool deck, the new patio deck. I can't even begin to imagine what's going to be here in a year, but just think of what that's going to do to our property values, to our lifestyle, to the excitement of living on Williams Island. So I thank you for being part of Williams Island, and on behalf of the board of directors of the island, I wish you only health and safety, and have a wonderful week, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Good afternoon, and welcome to Williams Island TV. We have Natalia with us, our coordinator for all of our events on the island, and we've had some fantastic items going on here, great events. Tell us about them, and then tell us what's coming up.
Yes, absolutely. So we hosted our first piano bar social last Monday, a great turnout. The next one's already double in guest count almost, so we're looking forward to that. It's going to be on Monday the 21st from 7 to 9:30. We also have another one scheduled for the 28th. So make sure you sign up so we can see you there. And the big awaited one that we've all been looking forward to is on April 7th, the spring dinner dance event that we have out on the tennis courts, so 7 p.m. till 11. We have registrations open. You can register on the website. We can have reservations team also taking some reservations. Flyer did go out on Monday, so make sure you check out all the details there.
Great. And I want to tell you, I was at the piano bar the other night to just let you know, and it was amazing. The people loved it. The guy was great. He walked around. He did everything. And I will tell you, it's something that people need. It brought back
good energy.
Yes, and it was a little bit of that New York entertainment feel. Yeah. You know, you go to the Bemelmans in New York, those kind of places, but it really, the people enjoyed it. They got up, they were dancing. And now, of course, it wasn't me, but you know, but I was insulted they didn't ask me to sing.
Next time.
It will be next time? Okay.
We'll be looking forward to it.
But it really was. I will tell you, for those of you that have not been there yet, you really should sign up. There's 4 more to go, I believe. You should not miss them. They are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And let me ask you, in terms of what we had on the survey and what we've been asked about, some of the people and some of the questions I've had is, what else are we doing besides these big events? And then the piano bar was a great idea, but I think they want lecture series, they want other things. Is that something that you're working on with them now, with the C&E?
Absolutely. We actually have one more coming up. It's already on the calendar on April 11th, so we have a theater company coming in to explain to us how a production is made, so the reservations should be open for that, I believe, on the 11th. And then we're also in the works for one more at the end of April, so looking forward to that and getting more information so we can send that out. Now,
I got a notice or a question, I believe, from Cindy, the president of the C&E, chairman, that we have someone coming to do a lecture on Bitcoin.
Yep.
Or cryptocurrency.
That's the one that we're working on for the end of April.
Is that the one?
Yeah,
okay.
So getting the details so we can send out a flyer, but that way we can have something different as far as a topic and something interesting we can all learn about.
And then in the next few weeks, we'll hear what's going on over the summer, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
More to come.
Well, you're great. I love what you're doing for the island, and the island appreciates it.
Thank you so much, Bob.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And I know this young lady does not need any introduction. This is our Energizer Bunny of the spa, Karrie.
Hi, Bob.
And hi, Karrie. How are you?
I'm good.
We're not going to get into Karrie's social life tonight because it's so busy and it's so active that we would be here all day. So we're going to concentrate more on the spa. Is that okay?
That's fine.
I appreciate it.
Sure, sure.
So Karrie wants to tell us all about some of the new equipment we have.
I do. So some of you have already noticed we have the Booty Builder in. We also received our 3 new Octane ellipticals that have been met very favorably. And then this week we're going to rearrange all of the cardio pieces to make a little more sense. And at the end of May, all of our new selectorized equipment is coming in. So you will notice as you come into the fitness gym area that every time there might be something a little bit different, but it's all with the purpose of making the gym better, a little bit more on point, on trend, and more functional. We're very excited about it.
And how is this summer going? Are you planning for the summer so far? Because
we are.
I know this will be closed, so this will be open till September, but are you going to utilize it over the summer months?
We're going to utilize it with our swim program.
Okay.
So with our 5 to 8 years old, I believe is the ages, we're about to release a flyer with all the information. We'll be having a swim program only, and of course the tennis program will be going with their youth series as well. And the Island Club area will be used only for rain days, and the swim program will be at the Island Club pool.
Karrie, what do you find that's missing? Do you have people that say, if we only had this, if we only had that, what do you think of this?
I think space for kids, young adults, an outdoor fitness area. Mm-hmm. You know, when people walk the island, I think it would be great to have stations. I think it would be great to have some kind of a fitness jungle gym, adult jungle gym that you see at parks and on South Beach, and even at the Miami Convention Center. They have one that I've looked at before that's beautiful. It's a sculpture, but it's functional for exercise. So I think that outdoor component is missing.
It is.
I'm a big proponent for having some kind of water activity here as well. Since we live on the water, it'd be nice to be able to throw your kayak in the water or things like that. So I think those are the elements.
And how's the biostation doing?
Biostation is doing well, very well.
Great.
You can look in your spa emails for their monthly specials. And yeah, they're gaining traction. They're going to be upstairs a little bit more often in the spa boutique area. We're working on the tech issue to make sure that we can do things up there.
But they are doing well.
Yes,
That's
yes,
great.
yes.
Who do you find? Someone asked me if it's mostly men or women.
It's a pretty 50-50 split when I talk to them.
See, that's interesting.
Yes, yes. It's about a 50-50. The age demographic is wide. We have all the way from 30-year-olds going in there all the way up to 80s. I think they even mentioned a 90-year-old going in there, you know, just to feel better. So
one of the things we had talked about that I believe Ross wants to do, who runs it, is we should have call it a little seminar.
yes.
And invite people to a meeting, because I think if he did a little lecture on some of the things he does, the benefits of it and what it goes on, it would help promote it on the island. We could put it on TV. But a lot of people are asking me what they do specifically, what it's for, what the benefits are.
Right.
So I think that's something you should arrange, because there's still thousands of people that don't know a thing about it.
Right. So we're working on a marketing strategy, and also having topics like on women's health and men's health and ideas like that. So hopefully we'll roll those out sooner than later.
So, and we'll talk to Arleen in a bit about it, but because that'll, you know, obviously if you go to the spa, you know about it.
Right.
But unfortunately, we have a lot of people that don't go, but yet a lot of people are interested in it.
Correct.
So I think we'll do that, yeah.
Yeah.
And we are working on a plan that we are going to be doing a beautiful update on the spa.
Yes, we're very excited
Yeah, we're
about
going
that.
to try to get that done sometime this year.
Okay.
So, and of course you'll be a part of it. It's this is a very dangerous subject to talk to Karrie about, because the wish list grows and a little budget becomes a big budget, becomes a bigger budget. But
It's worth it.
It is worth it. And
Right,
it is. And what you do in that spa, it's very well worth it.
It is. It's a busy place.
It is.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you go there and it's amazing how many different activities are going at once.
Right. Right.
So-
Upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah,
Our
yeah.
treatment rooms have never been busier.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Even throughout the whole pandemic, it's never stopped.
You're right. Right.
Never
It's
stopped.
great.
And you're
It's
pretty
great.
much back to almost 90% capacity again, aren't you?
Yes.
If not 100.
Yeah, almost. We
Yeah.
just brought our spinning bikes in, so we're working on refurbishing them, and then we'll be back to full numbers in our group cycle classes by April 1st. We have a mini Olympics coming up that will use all 25 group cycle bikes. It's on the 23rd of April. Registration opens April 1st. It is a 15-mile bike ride indoors, a 1-mile run outdoors, followed by a fitness circuit, and we will have prizes for top male and female.
That's great. And you know, something I don't know a lot of people don't realize that you offer, you can go there and get an evaluation, because I know people want to go, they have a goal, but they don't really know how to go about it.
Right, right.
And they could meet with, I assume, either you or Jackie,
Right,
and discuss
right.
these goals and then put yourself on a regimen of some sort.
Yes, yes. We offer a fitness assessment. It's in the My Wellness app. It's 30 minutes. We put you on the in-body test, which gives you a full body composition analysis, muscle, water, fat. And then we ask what your goals are. We create a program for you, or set you up with a trainer, just depending. Or maybe you just want the information, which is fine too.
Yeah.
But it opens up a conversation as to what are your goals, what are you doing now. We also have a 30-minute nutritional assessment. Same thing, you sit down with Tatiana, our nutritional coach. She has a 5-question survey, very quick, and then it just opens up the conversation for what are you eating, what are your goals, how could you better obtain your goals.
Yeah, it's wonderful, and I played around with it a little bit with you. My test wasn't as great as it could have been. It came back and said I need a full body workout.
A full body workout. We could all use a full body workout.
But it was okay. It was okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you for today. As you all know, there's a reason that in the survey the spa came out #1. And it's because of Karrie, because the energy, the experience, the excitement you make people feel motivated. And I think that's so important, whatever one does. Motivation is the key.
I appreciate that. We also have a great team. We have an amazing team of instructors and trainers and staff. They really make it a pleasure.
Yeah.
And yes, we're all very passionate. I mean, there's nothing better than the spa in fitness, looking good from the inside, the outside,
Absolutely.
feeling good.
Great.
Yeah,
Well,
it's great.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for
You're
being
welcome.
Karrie.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Great. Have a great day.
All right, you too.
This gentleman needs no introduction. Our tennis pro, our tennis director, our guru of tennis, Carlos. Tell us, I know there's a championship ahead.
Well, Bob, yes, March is a very busy month.
Yeah.
We have club championships. We call it Club Championships Month, March. We start the first weekend of March with men's and women's singles club championships, and it runs throughout the whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's done. We had great results. Last weekend we had the men's and women's doubles club championships. It started on Friday also, March 11, 12, and 13, and it was very successful. The camaraderie, the players, the people that came to watch, they all enjoyed it. This weekend, excuse me, my voice, we started the mixed doubles club championships, and then just to let you know, Bob, last week in the men's and women's doubles club championship, we had over 100 players participating in the doubles club championship.
Absolutely
This
amazing.
weekend, we have over 100 players again playing mixed doubles alone. So all the courts get taken in the morning, Saturday and Sunday. We have the finals on Sunday. If you guys want to come over and enjoy the finals of the mixed doubles club championships this Sunday, Sunday the 20th, they start at 10 o'clock. But the action starts Friday at 4 p.m. with the first round matches of the single elimination draws. Some draws are round robins, depending on how many people are there, and some draws are single elimination draws, just like US Open, Australian Open, Roland Garros, and all those Grand Slam tournaments. We run it exactly the same way with the same USTA rules.
That's great. You know, I want to talk about something, a couple of things. I know you had your first tennis committee meeting
This morning,
this morning. First, tell us about that. I
Well,
would love to
so-
hear
so
what
our-
some of the thoughts were.
thank you, Bob, for asking that. So it was our first tennis committee meeting. We have not had a tennis committee in 14 years since I've been here. I've been the tennis committee. I have to make all the decisions. And then now that we have a tennis committee, it's great because it's support. It's going to be helping. They're going to be around. They're going to be in charge of spreading the message, enforcing the policies, and help us make the program that we have more enhancing to the members. Also, you know, the experience here at Williams Island with tennis, it's got to be top. It's got to be 5-star.
And Julie Burton is the chair of that committee, isn't she?
Julie Burton did a great job this morning as our chairperson. She was running an excellent agenda, and we brought up some points that I'm sure everybody is aware of the new court reservation system. We have transitioned from Club Essentials to Court Reserve, and if you've seen it and you already signed up for that, you can see the difference. The change is much better. It's more clear. It takes you exactly to where you want to do. If you want to play games in the morning or if you want to play in the afternoon, you don't have to see the whole thing and look and see where you want to play. You just go straight to what you want to do. Click on that. If there's a court available, you can play there. You can reserve it. So it's a lot easier.
You know, along these same lines, and something I did want to talk about today, because in fairness to you, you know, when you're in a position like you're in, where you have 500 people that want to play at the same time on the same court with the same group, and it's literally physically impossible to accomplish, you take a lot of heat, unfortunately, and it's too personal in such that if things go wrong, it's not because you did it, it's technically, but you take it for it. And one of the reasons when Carlos and I spoke about this committee, I guess it was what, 5-6 months ago,
Correct.
about implementing it, because everyone used to say to me, oh, Carlos is against the committee, he doesn't want a committee, he wants to do it his way, this is the only way he should want to do it. I have to tell you something, the minute we spoke about it, you welcomed it, you thought it was a great idea. We need the input of the committee. We put together, and Carlos did not handpick these people. This came from requests from people from all walks of the tennis world, and it's diversified. But we felt it was very important to get this input to alleviate some of the feelings that it's a one-man show type of thing.
Correct.
So I'm thrilled that the meeting went well. It's only going to get better. But the important issue is Carlos was so in favor of this committee because it takes the burden off of him and it gives other people a chance to voice their opinions. And that was so critical to what we're doing there.
Correct.
And it's going to work because, you know, people talk about it, they explain it, and especially the reservation system changing. And I know Arleen's going to explain a little bit more about it. But that was probably the biggest problem we had here, that there were glitches in the system.
Yes, there were glitches. This new reservation system is more customizable.
Yes, yes.
You know, people are going to have a more clear picture of the core reservation system. We're going to be able to do more with it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, be patient
Yep.
with him because it's a new system, it's a new committee,
Yep.
it's all going to come into place. And I can only tell you that Carlos has been so 1,000% in favor of bringing this committee together, changing the court reservation system, trying to accommodate everybody that's there.
Yeah.
That in fairness to you, and I know you don't need defending, and I'm not saying this because we get a lot of complaints, it's just the norm that it's almost like going to a theater. There's only so many seats and everybody wants to go at the same time. Everybody
Correct.
wants to play tennis on Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 11.
Yeah.
And you got enough room for 100 people and 400 sign up.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So we need more space for more courts, unfortunately.
Right. Which then brings us to pickleball,
Correct.
which we are definitely looking into. You're a big proponent of this.
Yep. Big enforcer, big supporter. I think we're here to satisfy not only one group of people, we're here to satisfy all the members.
Yes.
All the community, the whole community here in Williams Island. I know we have a small niche of people that play pickleball. We have a big group of people that play tennis. But, you know, this is going to enhance our facilities. It's going to add, and we're going to gain more participation by adding pickleball.
Well,
Yeah.
we're going to be working on that because we have a committee put together that's looking for a location now. Hopefully, if all goes as well, when this construction on the site begins, we want to implement the pickleball selection and get that started.
Correct. I want to say one more thing for those of you who are having a little trouble with the new core reservation system. If you do experience anything and the system's not taking your name, we're happy to help you with that. Just leave us a call, stop by, and we'll help you set up your name and your membership in the new reservation system.
Great.
So, yep.
Well, thank you for everything. Thank you for all
Thank
you do.
Bob. You've been very kind.
And I'm looking forward to pickleball. I'm looking forward to all the championships. And I'm looking forward to the committee.
And we got more to come. Perfect.
With you, I have no problems.
Thank you,
There's
Bob.
not a question in the world you're going to succeed with it.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are in for a treat today because we're getting to meet the producer of this TV show. And we don't get a chance to see her very much because she likes to be behind the camera and give us all the orders and all the directions. So now you're going to meet our boss, Arleen Velarde.
Hi.
Welcome. And don't be shy. I promise I won't embarrass you.
Okay,
No,
great.
it's okay. But I know you want to talk a little about the new reservation system.
Well, we have a brand new website, you know, and I know transition and new things are always, you know, it takes a little bit of time to get it running smoothly and, you know, get it up and running and everything. And so far we've had great success with it. There are a few people that have had issues logging in, and I've helped a lot of the members with their login information, creating the passwords for them. If you do have any issues logging into the website for the first time, you can email Williams Island Club at williamsislandclub.com, and I can help you, you know, set up your username, set up your password and everything.
So is the old login doesn't work anymore? Is that it?
Well, right now, since we switched over from Club Essentials to Jonas, it
Yeah.
didn't carry over that information, so you have to validate your membership. And once you validate your membership, set up your username and password, then you're done.
So when I opened up my Williams Island app, none of my passwords worked anymore.
Well, right
that
now, the Williams Island app is down for upgrades. It is going to be available next week, so as soon as it's available, I'm going to let everybody know. Once it's available, it's going to be the same username and password.
So how do you work the dinner reservations now?
Well, you can do it on the website, or you can call. You can go on your phone through Safari or through a regular web browser.
So it'll be back.
You can go to williamsislandclub.com and do it that way. But in the next few days, the app will be up and you'll be able to do it on the app.
That's great. In terms of people always ask, how do we get to communicate? Because the problem we have on the island, we do TV, we do texting, we do emails, we do flyers, and they still don't seem to understand it. Explain how we notify the world here what goes on, so they have an idea of maybe where to look or where they're not seeing it.
Right. The best place to get all the information on a weekly basis is to sign up, if you aren't already signed up, for the Monday email. That's where you get all the latest information about what's going on in the island, and that's everything from the construction that's going on now. Our new upgrades to the Island Club will be in those emails, as well as all the latest menus, flyers, any information you need to know about that week. Now, if you want something that's a little bit further out than the week, you can always go on the website. You can check out our club calendar. That's always up to date, and you can go as far out as 6 months.
Great.
So you can find all the information there, and we do have digital signage in the Island Grill.
Right,
we have it in the tennis, and we also have it in the spa. So that's always displaying the latest events that are going on.
So in standpoint of if somebody wants to call somebody to find out problems with the website, problems with their getting on, who do they call? Who's the person
They
to
can
talk
call
to?
me.
Okay.
They can call me, yes.
All right, because we get that question all the time. Who to call?
Yes, you can call me, or you can email the Williams Island at williamsislandclub.com, and that's basically my email. So I will answer any questions, and my phone number is 786-501-8622. So you can give me a call, and I can help you out. It takes 5 minutes.
Great. Well, I thank you. How do you like being in front of the camera? You want to go
It
back?
takes a little bit getting used to. I prefer being behind the camera.
But you're great. You're great at what you do. I'll tell
Thank
you, this is the unsung hero of the island, because so much of what goes on, nobody has an idea who does it. This is who does it. This is the queen of the office of the island. And thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure.
Thank you.